Hi, I'm Teja Gerken with Peghead Nation, and I'm here with a Santa Cruz H model. This particular guitar is a slightly customized version of a standard H. The H is, of course, a model that's been in the Santa Cruz lineup for a long time, and it's kind of morphed into several different models within the H line. This is what Santa Cruz considers their standard H, which is now a 14th fret version of the original H, which had a 13th fret body. And was sort of based on a Gibson Nick Lucas type guitar with a deep body and the 13th fret neck joint and sort of a Gibson-ish kind of a vibe overall. This guitar uses a similar body style with the extra depth, but it sort of creates a very unique and kind of Santa Cruz signature style model, you can really say. Standard models of the H currently come with Indian rosewood back and sides and a Sitka spruce top. This particular guitar substitutes an Adirondack spruce top and flamed mahogany back and sides. And you can also see flamed mahogany on the head plate of the peghead. And I should mention that the solid peghead is standard on the regular H model. The H13 would have a slotted peghead. So here we have a solid peghead with Waverly tuners. We also have the original Santa Cruz style belly bridge over here. Again, a regular H13 would have a pyramid bridge. So really the H and the H13 are very much related and yet quite different in a lot of ways, and it's a lot of fun to get to explore this this standard H. You may have recently seen my demo of the H13, and there's also a previous demo of the H13 Happy Traum signature model. So we've spent a little time with those guitars, and I was talking with Richard Hoover, and he was basically saying that they came up with the 14th fret version of this model because back in the late 70s, when these guitars were first introduced, it was already hard to sell a small body guitar. Everybody wanted dreadnoughts back in those days. And having something that was a little bit odd with a 13 fret neck joint made that even harder. So they started making some 12 fret versions of this and eventually settled on having the 14 fret variety of this, which of course pushes the bridge forward a little bit and creates a guitar that really kind of has a signature Santa Cruz voice. Richard was telling me that at the time when they started modifying the H model into what became the 14th fret version of this, they were really kind of striving for more of an OM kind of a sound to maybe get away from that Gibson-ish kind of a sound that the original H had. And I think they've really succeeded. This is a very fun guitar to play with a pick as well. It's got that clarity that I would expect from, say, an OM guitar. I think it has a little bit more of a balanced bass than what I've heard from the various H13s that I've played. It also standard comes with a 1 11/16 inch nut width, which is what this has. So a little bit narrower neck. Of course, they can be ordered with wider neck, and as we've already seen, lots of different kinds of wood combinations. So the sky's the limit, really, on what you would like in a Santa Cruz guitar. But it is very cool to see this guitar, which has these standard dimensions. The standard neck is also a rounded neck profile, so a really kind of a modern feeling neck. And we, of course, have the ebony fingerboard. No logo in the peghead, but we have the Santa Cruz logo inlaid at the 12th fret, which is something that Santa Cruz frequently does. I think it's a great look. Abalone rosette. Ivoroid binding on both the body and the neck. On the neck we have little black dots on the side as position markers. Simple black and white ring purfling and an OM style pickguard. Now, I mentioned the guitar has flamed mahogany back and sides, and it really is some stunningly gorgeous wood. Really kind of shows off some of the wood stash that Richard Hoover and his team there in Santa Cruz have access to. Really nice. And we used to think of mahogany as being kind of an entry-level wood because some of the lower cost guitars were made out of it, and because 50, 60, 70 years ago it was a more affordable wood. That has really changed. Mahogany's become really a premium tone wood option. People are realizing that it has beautiful sonic qualities, really great clarity that you tend to get with it, and there really is no exact substitute for that tonality or that look. So we really have to think about mahogany as being a premium wood choice that offers a great sonic option. So in the case of this guitar, I think it does offer that clarity that mahogany is often known for, combined with the Adirondack top. We really have the sound that's a little bit more like a bigger guitar. So really people looking for a large sounding guitar that's maybe a little bit more comfortable to play than, say, a Dreadnought, this would be a fantastic choice. Like other H models, the guitar uses a hybrid bracing style that is both scalloped and tapered in the X configuration, and that also leads to this kind of unique signature sound that these guitars have. So again, just a super versatile guitar with a lot of clarity in its tonality, and just really fun to play. Great strummer, as you heard in the beginning to this. Just really love that clarity you have, even with some more complex chords. But of course, also fine fingerstyle guitar, and I think I'll show you what that sounds like as I go out in this video. Definitely worth checking out all the different H models. I've already mentioned the standard H13 and the Happy Traum model. There are a couple other signature models within the H line, and of course the menu of custom options, some of which are available at no extra charge, is extensive, and you can really create a guitar that is built exactly the way you want it, and that's one of the great things about Santa Cruz Guitar Company. So I'll go out and finger pick the guitar a little bit, and maybe I'll even drop it into drop D tuning because we haven't done that yet. I should mention the guitar has a long scale, which gives you a nice tension on there. And we'll go out that way. If you are seeing this on YouTube, consider coming over to Peghead Nation for more of our gear demos. And of course, all of our courses and lessons, not just for guitar, but many stringed and fretted instruments. We'd love to see you there. My name is Teja Gerken, and I'll go out playing a little bit of fingerstyle on this.